back with episode 96.
96, episode 96 in the Gutter Podcast. It's your boy Big D, a.k.a. Daddy Longstroke. We back at it like crack addicts, folding these hoes like Craftmatics. Yeah, episode 96.
It was a good year.
Yeah, it was a good year. There was a lot of hoes being folded.
Yeah, the year is good. It's January, and we're only, 8 days in, 7 days in, or whatever. So, yeah, it's a good year so far.
But how good of a year?
Shit, who knows?
2020.
20. Yeah, it's 2020 vision, motherfucker. Have your night goggles on or whatever you need to have, and get the shit Krisnayakin.
Kenny's always seeing double vision.
That's what I'm saying.
Double vision, yeah. Yeah, so it's episode 96. We back at it. We got some shit to talk about today. On this episode, I don't know. I had. What do you guys had going on today? I know you was at work.
I was working. We did the mic last night. We were out till like 2 in the morning, and then I was up at like 4:30.
Oh wow!
I went to work at 6.
Wow. Can you do that? I can't really.
Look
do
at me,
that.
I'm dying.
I literally live off of like 3-4 hours of sleep every night.
I think a lot of people do. To be truthfully honest with you, like when you out and you trying to like go get it. You trying to hustle, you trying to be out there and shit. It's like I don't want to go to sleep because I feel like if I fall asleep, because I got sleep apnea, that might be my last shit.
It could be.
I'll take a sleeping pill sometimes if you can't even fall asleep.
That's the worst, dude. When you like really, really want to sleep.
You want to sleep and you're tired, but yet you can't fall asleep. That's when drugs are holding you hostage.
And then if you think about it, like if you take a sleeping pill, are you actually really getting sleep?
Yeah, you knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, you're knocked out, but is it
when
really
Bill
like
Cosby gave them bitches pills,
they were knocked the fuck out.
They was knocked the fuck out, fam.
Oh, them bitches were knocked out.
They were dead knocked out because
they were all cold.
What a weird way to fucking get off. You know what I mean? Like most people, I think, don't want to be like a dead fish.
Who were you to kink shame?
You're right. I want to go.
It was
just
rape.
There and
what are you talking about? It was rape. It was rape.
It was totally rape. I mean,
yeah, that's not kink shaming.
Me. I mean,
I read something the other day on the internet that 76% of women have rape fantasies.
Yeah, because they're abusers. Have you guys ever seen Surviving R. Kelly?
No, I haven't watched that.
Bitch, I survived R. Kelly.
Yeah, right. Listen, let me tell you something, man. I just started watching Surviving R. Kelly, and that show is fucking nuts. I have a totally different aspect on songs and how songs are written now that I've watched that.
Did he write all this shit?
Does R. Kelly got videos on Pornhub? Like him pissing on bitches?
It's child pornography. If you look it up, that's a charge.
It must be,
yeah, probably. I mean, but he might.
He never pissed on any adults.
Who knows? I'm pretty sure he has.
Does he only piss on people? Or
I heard he had chicks on.
He don't like to come, he just likes to piss.
I heard he had chicks out here eating shit. That's what I heard.
That's just too gross for me.
What?
And I'm pretty gross, but like that's too.
He had. From what I heard, I don't know if it's true. Now I haven't like finished the shit yet, but from what I heard, he got bitches out here eating shit.
Like that's just too, like it's just stinky and gross. Like piss is like
that's when you
water.
get like some rubber mattress covers.
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit in the bedroom. You ain't doing that on the nice.
You gotta go to the hotel room for that.
Yeah, the bathroom. You go in the shower.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Stomp it down the drain.
I don't know if you can stomp it down the drain, but
that's shit, not the girl.
That's some pretty fucking
you don't
nasty
want to stomp
shit.
her down the drain. I mean, she's letting you shit on her.
Oh, disgusting.
It is gross. I feel like that's too much.
Would you let a girl shit on you, D?
Piss. I'm good with piss.
Piss?
Yeah, shit's too much.
I've already been shitted on.
Come on, you never seen like a really hot girl and be like, damn, I would totally let her shit on me.
No, definitely not. That's some white people shit.
In my mouth, like, I mean, I've heard
no,
people
right
say
on your
that.
chest.
In
right
your mouth.
No, because that's like a
Not the
comment that you
mouth.
hear, be like, I will eat her shit, every kernel of corn.
That's how you get E. coli.
You see the hepatitis A, I believe, and you get like that. Yeah. That's
Y'all
true.
some nasty
Why does it always
motherfuckers.
revolve around eating ass?
Yeah, it's like everything turns into.
Dude, right off the bat, we just started this. I didn't mean to do this at all. I'm like trying to stay away from it, not eating ass.
No, it's Sean. No, this is what it is. Sean pokes the bear by saying, "Oh, hey D, would you ever get shitted on?" And then you open up the door for Kenny to just come out of left field and be like, oh shit, yes.
It's not
Let's
really
talk
the
about
field,
shit.
though. I'm on my shortstop and shit.
Yeah, that's not. I swear to God, if we had a rating, it would be like NC-17.
Not rated.
I thought rated R was NC-17 was higher.
Yeah, it's higher. Yeah, which is weird because you're less of an age.
But why does it say 17 when you have to be 18?
Exactly. But no, you gotta be 17 to watch those.
I used to know this chick who had a friend, right, who used to like to get shit on. And she used to make her boyfriend eat like fruits and stuff.
What? So it smells better?
Is that why you have a bunch of strawberries in your kitchen?
It comes out like one of those fucking those unicorn shits there.
No.
Like a frosted.
Yeah. It's like a soft serve.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for the next week. What I'm gonna do is stop eating solid food.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait.
And I'm just gonna eat slushies and die. No, I will say this though. I ate. I remember. No, it was just blood. I just shit blood.
Well, no, because I was gonna say like it's some white people shit, but then I remember like Biggie's first album. You know what I mean? Or like he's like, hey, she's gonna come over.
Oh, he said, yeah. No. She wanted him to shit on her stomach.
Oh yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Could you imagine? Way too big. That's like a big.
Could you imagine being a woman and you're telling Biggie Smalls to shit on your stomach? Imagine the turds that came out of Biggie Smalls' ass.
Yeah, I don't even think you can call them turds. I mean, that's just shit. Like,
he's shitting whole
cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Like that's just
right. Cheese, eggs, and Welch. That nigga was shitting T-bone steaks, cheese, eggs with Welch's grape.
That's some fiber.
All right, now flip it. Would you let Lizzo shit on you?
What the fuck? I
don't want anyone to shit on me. Piss is like it just runs away, and it's just like you can keep fucking like it's like.
What does shit look like? Though?
Shit's caca. Caca.
Anyways,
no, this is going back on the scale. We got.
It's a Lay's. This is some Lay's weed right here. You know, we got the big air bubble in the shit. Like
that's what you're supposed to do. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. If you're gonna sell weed, and I want y'all niggas to know this. If you're gonna sell weed, always keep the air bubble at the top so your sack look a little bit bigger.
No. People used to do that back in the day. You get like a gram or like a dime bag or 20, and it would have air in it. So this way here, you could tell if it was like tapped out of, if somebody pinched out of it or not.
Well, yeah, but that's because no. When I used to get bags of weed back in the day, it would be those little dime bags.
Yeah.
But they be stuffed.
Stuffed like
they be stuffed.
Hard to close them.
Like that shit. Like you get a dime bag or whatever back in the day. You could have been getting a dime, or you could have been getting a damn near eight.
We used to get kids would be coming from like Dorchester and East Boston High, and they're like, "Yo, I got like chocolate tie," and you'd be like, "You're just putting like fucking Nestle Quick in this motherfucker."
That's where they stash it, right in the fucking the powdered Nestle Quick.
or like, yo, this is skunk, and they're just like, getting a skunk to spray it.
Yeah, but that chocolate
peels in it. It's gonna make your shit smell fruity.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean. I'm gonna be honest with you. I still value a good bag of mids. I'm not gonna hold you. I value a good bag of mids.
That's a good cost.
If I'm buying an ounce for $80,
fuck yeah,
I'm taking it.
An ounce for $80. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No, but that's great. You know what I'm saying?
If you just want to smoke, and you want to feel
you're
good,
gonna get high, like come on,
like y'all little young motherfuckers out here, don't be ashamed to actually pick up. That Jamaican nigga on the corner or whatever that you see always smoking weed and shit. Don't be ashamed to
get 2 for $15.
They love that shit too. Like all those old school dudes, they don't want no fucking high end weed. They want some fucking.
Well, the thing is with the high end weed or whatever, it's cool and everything. But the thing is when you got some good mids or some good regs or whatever, that shit is good and it tastes good. Come on,
it works perfectly. You know what I mean?
It gets you high as fuck, dude. I get more high off of that type of shit.
You sound like my mother. My mother's like that. She don't like the really good weed.
Well, the really good weed is good for you,
expensive.
but no. This is the reason why they don't like.
No. My mother doesn't like it because it stinks.
Or it's strong.
I'll give her like some killer weed. She'll be like, "Oh, this shit stinks."
But this is the thing, though. You gotta understand. If you get some reds or you get some mids, you're definitely getting high.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same feeling every time.
100%.
If you're getting, right, so if you're gonna get some
high,
but with that weed or whatever, that is pure hungry, sleepy. That's you getting high. If you got this new age shit, nigga, I might smoke a blunt and turn them into the fucking Red Bull monster.
Could happen.
I'm out here.
You know
what I'm saying? Like I smoke some weed.
why can't
You
you go
smoke
to
weed
sleep?
these days or whatever. You fucking around with energy for life.
Yeah, you're like, was that coke? Like
Like what the
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
you laced my shit with?
So fucking.
Is this meth weed? Y'all got me out here smoking meth weed? I can't do it, man.
Fucking around with white people.
Yeah, it's too much. Man. Too much. Speaking of white people, over the weekend, me and Kenny went out to tell jokes, and a white woman cried.
Where was this at?
This is at Midway.
Yeah.
Midway Cafe on Washington Street in Jamaica Plain. Shout out to them, Angela Sawyer,
The whole crew.
The whole crew,
Dave Robinson,
Dave,
Sean Egan, Cat God.
Cat.
Yeah,
A white woman started crying and shit, and it was right after I got off stage, and I felt kind of bad afterwards, and I was like,
But you told her, you know, she should go get some dick or something.
You always be making white women.
no, I
cry.
told her she don't get dick, and she
yeah.
started crying. Like,
Not this one.
yeah,
Oh,
but
damn.
you can't. What I realized is that you can't talk shit to white women if they put coats on their dog.
No, especially like North Face. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's ridiculous. It's
Yo,
ridiculous.
That dog's jacket costs more
Most
than
white
mine.
women do put the.
You ever be downtown Boston or something like that and just start seeing motherfuckers, dogs? Like you see the dog walkers and there's like 3 regular dogs and then there's that one little cute ass pretty dog that thinks this is the shit, looks like Lady from Lady
All
and
the
the
other
Tramp.
dogs are gonna fuck or have been fucking.
It's all bougie and shit. Like.
It can't fuck. The other dogs can't fuck because the owner cock blocked these dogs because they put a coat on this motherfucking bitch.
Hey, we're getting canceled, baby.
Damn.
Canceled, motherfuckers.
Why the fuck would you leave that in
Jake,
there?
this is what happens when you say the N-word when you're white.
You're a dumb motherfucker, man.
How the fuck am I doing? I'm flying around
Yeah.
my house.
Dude, we did 7:30. Rob Korean was like, hey, oh, you guys, the Gutter Boys like not a thing anymore, you know? And I was like, nah, Tommy just left. Then we brought in D, like, so we could say the N-word more. He's just like, I didn't think that was the
Yo,
thing.
this shit is.
What were you talking about?
We were talking about how, you know, I don't know what we were talking about. I have no idea. I brought up the 7:30. On our first 100 jokes.
We need to call a
It's a
paramedic.
wrap, please. Now we go
Call
from
paramedic.
fire alarms to fucking ambulance sirens. It's on, people. It's on. On and
Oh
popping.
shit! I started sweating instantly. Woo.
Yo, the first was a good day.
So for you guys that don't know,
Boston comedy.
Sean looks paralyzed right now, and it's because he's been smoking these shits all day. This is weed,
It's just crazy.
oil, keef.
Homemade.
And PCP.
What?
PCP,
No,
motherfucker.
Yeah,
fuck is
wet,
not-
motherfucker.
You don't like to get wet?
This ain't no fucking wet. Fuck out of
You
here.
don't- You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Shut.
Wow,
Kenny knows better.
No,
Wow.
there it goes. I don't pay attention to the circle.
that tastes really crazy.
Some good stuff, people. Some good stuff. You should do this in this day. I just see it's just nothing. Spirits.
Ah!
Smoke.
So we were talking about dogs or some shit.
Yeah, the dogs like that. You know,
The
I think
coats.
it's ridiculous. I think you don't think it's ridiculous for
Yeah.
like people to like. I've seen a dog downtown Boston on Newberry Street with a Montclair coat.
Right.
These are expensive
Probably costs
ass
more
coats.
than everything you had on.
And the dog had matching shoes,
It's crazy.
matching booties. Yeah,
Right. That probably costs.
they're like little dog booties.
Was
shit-
it wearing a fedora too?
No,
Yeah, probably just got a haircut. You know what I mean?
it was crazy. I was like, yo, this is ridiculous. Like, and then you got white people just walking around picking up the shit.
You should pick up your dog shit.
They love to
No,
pick
you
up
shouldn't.
shit.
I mean, they're animals.
Black people don't pick up the dog shit. I'm not picking up
Some
no
black
dog
people
shit.
pick up dog shit.
Yeah, fuck out of here. I grew up down south.
Yeah, but
Ain't nobody picking up no fucking pit bulls dog shit.
some
Yeah.
white people don't pick up dog shit. But you know,
But yo, you ever look at a dog, like look at a dog's face?
while they're shitting
No,
and
no,
cum.
no. You ever look
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Yeah, you ever look at a
It's okay.
dog's face and just be able to tell if it's a girl or a boy? 'Cause
What?
some dogs look female, some dogs look male.
No, that's like
No.
saying you have gay face.
No.
It's like just 'cause you
if
have a
see
gay
poodle,
face doesn't mean
if you
you
see
are.
a poodle That does not look like a man.
Yeah,
It's not
it does.
supposed to look
It looks
like
like
that.
a petite
No, it
man.
doesn't.
You know what it looks like? You know what it looks like? It looks like my
It's like a
main.
fucking poodle.
You
No.
see one of them lassie dogs. It don't look like a boy.
Okay, let's equate this.
Yeah, I will totally fuck
You
with
see a bulldog, that you can't tell if that's a
Let's
girl,
equate
man.
this. If you
But they
see
have
me,
both.
you would think bulldog. If I see Sean, I'm gonna think poodle. If I see him, I'm gonna think chihuahua.
Chihuahua?
Yeah, because that's how you sound.
loud.
You're
It
loud.
sounds like a chihuahua.
You're loud. You're
Like,
sad.
A chihuahua?
I wonder where they got the concept. I wonder where they got the concept to make like chihuahuas or Mexican dogs. Why do they make chihuahuas the Mexican?
Is it really a Mexican dog? I thought.
No, I'm not
Did
saying.
Taco Bell do
I'm not
that?
saying it's a Mexican dog. What
I
I'm
was gonna
saying
say, I
is
think
that
Taco Bell
Bell
incorporated it.
fucked up
Yeah, they kind of like
those dogs because
swear.
every time you see one of them dogs, you think Mexicans.
Yeah,
That's
No,
fucked
no,
up.
every time I see a
Right.
chihuahua, I think
It's not-
That's the same thing that
I think Guatemalans.
That's like the same
small.
thing they did back in the day with watermelon to black people. That's fucked up. You can't do no shit like that. As a
Watermelon is
corporation,
so good,
Taco
too.
Bell, you should be ashamed of yourself for doing shit like that, for ruining, what the fuck is the name of those dogs? Chihuahuas. Ruining Chihuahuas' lives by telling people that the dog is Mexican. That's fucked up.
Well,
Hold
you know
on,
what's
hold on,
fucked
hold
up
on,
is
hold on.
You're just saying that like all people that are Mexican have shitty lives.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what
I know,
I'm
I
saying.
know it's not what you were saying. It's
I
just
love
like,
Mexicans.
I feel like you could be skewed that way. Yeah,
I like
yeah.
a
Who
good,
doesn't like Mexican?
I like a good tortas.
That's
Oh,
not like
yeah.
a good Mexican.
Right? Come on.
Oh, wow.
Just saying, you know?
I don't.
Cut your
Wow.
lawn. fucking-
Yeah, I don't know about that shit because ain't no Mexicans up
I'm
here.
not the
Man. This is Boston. This is totally
The
different.
Mexican prostitutes are the cheapest ones too.
No, the fuck they're not.
Come on.
I've never bought a prostitute, but I'm
Have you
assuming.
have you asked to see the green
What are you
card?
paying in pesos?
You're like, are you a Guatemalan? Are you a Colombian? Are you a
No,
Mexican?
no. Don't ever confuse Guatemalans with. That's not Mexican.
Oh, I
It's
know
all
they would
South
hate that.
American.
They hate that
They
shit.
hate that they're so racist.
Mexican
Yeah.
culture is Mexican.
They're so racist. Yeah, and I don't blame
Are you
them.
gonna pass that shit, fam?
They're Mexican.
But
Mexican,
that's weird though,
Mexican.
because that's like a white person say, like a 100% Irish person getting mad that you're just calling them white.
I don't think so.
Nah, I
I
don't
think no, I'm Irish American, motherfucker.
Yeah, but like no one's really like hurting white people.
Yeah, nobody cares. At
You
the,
never
at the end of the
heard
day,
anybody
up north,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like no one, like the guy's like all upset, like, oh, you're calling me a white person. It's like, well, you are. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, that leads me into another topic I want to talk about because the shit that's crazy is like people are so pussy that they don't want to identify. They don't want to claim who the fuck they are. Like it's weird to me. So in my culture or whatever, you always get black people. They started rap and all this other shit and this, that, and the third. But you got people that are in the culture or whatever that aren't black. And a lot of the times or whatever, like I'll meet hood white girls. You know the type of white girls I'm talking about. The ones that smoke Dutch,
ratchet bitches.
ratchet as fuck, that say nigga all the
dropping
time
N-bombs,
and shit.
dude,
No,
smoking
it's like
Newports,
Newports and shit.
Henny. They're like, yo, what's up? Give me
They
that
white,
Henny.
but they look like they Puerto Rican.
No, that's
They
that's
look
the
white.
that's the thing.
Like white, they look white.
Hood white
They
girls,
might have like
cornrows.
cornrows. Yeah.
hood white girls always end up saying that there's something else other than white.
Yeah. Try to make it like.
They're
seem
like, I'm
better.
Puerto Rican. Like they're like, I'm Italian and Puerto Rican. First off, Puerto Ricans ain't fucking no Italians.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you
People
find
fuck people, dude.
Yeah, people fuck people, but I don't think Puerto Ricans is just like, yo, let me just
What,
fuck
Puerto
these Italians
Ricans are
over
so racist they ain't fucking no Italians? That's fucked up, dude.
here. Italians ain't fucking with Puerto Ricans.
That's not true either. Look at fucking like Robert De Niro. Or like,
Robert De Niro.
just
Robert De Niro's black.
He's
The
Italian.
fuck is you talking about?
No,
He's
he
Italian.
No.
He likes black.
No, Robert De Niro's black in the black community.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so how
Don't ever
how
get it
does
twisted.
my
Don't ever get it
Italian ass
twisted.
Get to that
You
level.
white, nigga. You wanna know how you get to that level for Robert De Niro?
Yeah. Please.
Black people have a crazy fascination with the mafia and all that other good shit.
He's an actor. He's not in
Yeah,
the
but
mafia.
black people take
Fucking
movies
Kung
seriously.
Fu in the mafia.
It's
Black
true.
people love
It's
Kung Fu
true.
in the
It's true.
Very
mafia.
true.
It's true. You can't. It goes hand in hand, my nigga. Like you can't. It's not even a question.
But who doesn't like those two things? You know what I mean?
Nah, because the mafia is based off of family, and that's what black people want. Black people want family, but a lot of the times
Well, you
niggas,
guys
ain't
should
got,
stop leaving each other.
niggas don't got a dad and shit.
This is what I mean.
Like it's crazy.
So stupid.
Yeah, you stupid.
I know I am.
But I will say that if if people would just own their shit, like, look, like, you're white, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need to act differently or whatever, like, because best believe a black dude's still gonna fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody should fuck everybody, right?
No. I don't think.
Why, you think there's hey, we can't
I think dumb. I think dumb. No. I think
those
it's
Asians
not. It has nothing to do with.
slanty
It
eyes,
has nothing
like-
to do with race or ethnicity. It just has to do with like dumb motherfuckers shouldn't fuck other dumb motherfuckers.
Well, they shouldn't breed.
Because then you're just making dumb.
That's why.
they shouldn't
That's
breed.
why I really think that not everybody should have kids.
That's a fact.
Like, you should have to
take a test. You should have
Truly.
to pass a course. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know about a course, but that shit is trash, man.
No, you should have to qualify.
Yeah.
You should definitely have to qualify.
Emotionally,
Passion fruit.
financially, mentally. Like, can you deal with having a fucking other person you have to be responsible for?
Pineapple, is that more manlier?
It will be when he's coming, that good sweet cum.
What the fuck is wrong with you,
I'm
man?
not, dude, it's pineapple helps cum. It's just the thing.
Oh my god, I just hate the word "cum" coming from Kenny's lips.
I know.
I hate it. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it, dude. I love it.
And listeners out there, I want to ask you guys a question because they told me this, and my girls been telling me this shit. Do I get cunty on the show sometimes? Am I a cunt? Am I a cunt, Sean?
I'd say 70% of the time.
Is it that much?
Aha! That's okay. How many? If there's a percentage?
All right. It could be that, like, whenever it's happening, it's really noticeable.
Yeah.
So it makes
I find it entertaining.
It makes it like,
it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny
because
to
when
me.
somebody's mad, or somebody's irritated,
you're like, look at him.
it's better to just like fuck with them even more. Because then it's like,
100%.
You know, especially if they're your friend or whatever.
Yeah,
like, look, this is my boy. He's not gonna
lean
he ain't
in.
gonna put his hands on me. And shit. Like I would never put my hands on nobody, especially if I fuck with you. But like,
sometimes.
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If I tried to hit
not
Kenny,
exactly sure
I tried to hit Kenny, he'll be like, "Do it again, motherfucker! Let me suck it." I'll be like, "Ah!"
We're gonna be 69, and you're not.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he doesn't
first.
just do it. He'll
it's
make
gotta
me
be
go
a
down
quid
too.
pro quo.
And that's whack.
Is it? Why is it whack?
I don't like that. I
don't blame you if you don't want to do
I'm
that.
I'm at a point in my life now where I'm like, yo, you got to give me mine first. This shit got pinched.
That's because we're sneaky white devils.
I know. I asked. I just posted some shit.
I think first, why? Like,
I was just looking at this card over here. He has a business card.
It's not a business card.
It's a business.
It's not
a
his
business card for an
business.
attorney, and it's not a Jewish. It's not a Jewish attorney. You are fucked.
You would be surprised because
you'd be surprised how many fucking public
has,
defenders are
she
on
has
that
a
game.
fat ass. You believe that shit?
No, seriously, some public defenders are fucking.
That fat ass is gonna get you locked up.
You know what's crazy? I was in court today, right? So I'm in court today, and the craziest shit happens. I don't like it. If you out there in the streets or you doing whatever it is you're doing, just understand that when you go to court, they're going to put your business. They're going to put your business all the way out there, and there's no stopping. You know what I'm saying? You got caught jacking,
baby.
You got caught jacking off or whatever because of
entertainment.
You got caught jacking off or whatever because you seen an old lady, Mrs. Wilson, across the street or shit herself.
Control yourself.
They're gonna talk
Maybe
about
you
it in
stole
court.
her purse.
Oh, whatever the
Control
case may be.
yourself.
So I'm in court today. Here's a quick story. Big D story. I'm story time with Big D. So I'm in court today.
Story time, Big D. So I was in court today.
Yeah, so I'm in court today, right? And
why is it gonna go that way?
the craziest shit happened. So they called this dude up to the joint. He's a young guy. I think he's like 20, 21 years old. He walks up to the podium or whatever. He got a nice little limp to him and shit. And they start explaining his charges. He got a charge with assault and some other shit. And then they got the victim's advocate there, but instead of the victim's advocate,
you gotta pay for that shit.
The
too.
victim, no, this is the prosecutor.
Yeah, but like if you
They don't
lose,
pay for that. They don't pay for
if
that.
you lose,
You lose.
you gotta pay that fee. Like,
He paid restitution today too. But anyway, so he goes up. The victim goes and speaks on behalf of the prosecution or whatever. And it was like the victim wants to speak.
what happened to the victim?
So this is what happened. So the victim walks up and he goes, "I don't understand it. The boy them come over into my house and assault me and tell me I'm on the internet. I was like, so I'm like confused. I'm like, what? Like, are you?
Who is this
like,
guy?
You're an internet star or something, or whatever. So come to find out, the guy that assaulted the victim was his next door neighbor.
Oh wait, would you have jury duties?
Just listen. I'll get to that in a second. So the guy that assaulted him or whatever was his next door neighbor. So I guess the guy
assaulted.
I guess the guy goes. I guess the young kid goes over to the victim's house. He knocks on the door or whatever, and the guy's like, "What's going on?" or whatever. Why don't you come in? So the guy walks in, and when he walks in, the guy was like, "Are you that motherfucker on the internet?" And the guy's like, "What?" He said, "What for say? Said I get him an internet." And the dude proceeded to take off his leg and beat this old nigga up.
Which guy? The guy that was in the house already?
Yeah. The guy, his next door neighbor came over the house. He let him in. He beat him with a prosthetic leg.
Hopping around on 1 foot.
Fucked him up. He ran away. Well,
He hopped.
he got away. He got caught.
Wait.
He got arrested.
But it was his house.
No, you're not listening to me.
The guy that was hopping on one leg went to the other.
Your neighbor comes over your house and fucks you up.
Who had the prosthetic leg? The neighbor?
No, the guy that assaulted him.
Who was the neighbor?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Am I speaking in code or something?
No, I mean, is that
so one guy goes over to another guy's house and beats him.
I get that, for Christ's sake.
And beats him with the prosthetic
What I
leg.
don't understand is when you were in court, who was in there? The guy that lived in the house?
Both of them.
Or
So the guy that lived in the house was actually going up to testify, basically.
But did he beat the dude with his leg, or the dude that knocked on the door was the dude?
The dude that knocked on the door is the one that beat him with the leg.
Wow.
So the guy that knocked on the door had one leg.
He was
That's how every day you hear you get somebody getting beaten with a leg.
With a leg.
It almost
a whole
happened
leg.
to that gutter Mike dude.
That was crazy.
That dude was like, see, I mean, he wasn't ready to beat anybody with it, but he probably would have.
He was a war veteran.
Yeah,
but
he definitely.
This kid was 20 and he has no life, so I don't know what happened.
And that was the dude with the leg? No leg, rather.
The dude with no leg or whatever has an assault case with a Jamaican guy that.
But he went to that dude's house like just out of blue.
He next door neighbor, so there was a apartment complex.
Yeah, but why would you go knock on your neighbor's door?
That's the thing. He was out of his mind. He walked over to his neighbor's house and said, "Just put it out." He walked into the house and was like, "You are on the internet."
Which means what?
Who knows? I don't know.
I
have no fucking clue what was going on. I'm listening to this shit, and I'm looking at the bailiff. The bailiff's looking at me.
That motherfucker on the internet's like, which one?
And they're just, and the bailiff is dying laughing. Yeah, and then like the whole time, the dude.
How old was the guy saying that?
So that was
That's a good
the other guy, because you know Jamaicans
Are
age.
they both Jamaican?
No, the other guy was like, I don't know if he was Spanish or mixed. But Jamaican.
Mixed what? You mean
like
white?
Mixed black and white.
As long as I mean just white.
Jamaicans.
No, because you were like mixed, and I'm like, what's that mean? Because it could have been like black and Spanish.
It fucking means mixed. Like
just mixed. So no, the Jamaican guy or whatever, the guy whose house got hit or whatever, Jamaicans age slow as fuck, and this guy looked young, but his beard was gray. But he was old. You could tell he was older. You know what I'm saying? So I say he was probably about 70, but he looked like he was 45. Like he was like.
That's how I'm gonna be.
Black don't crack.
Like it was crazy. So
it was Jamaican, dude.
Yeah, the Jamaican. It was just nuts. I was just like, this is like the craziest shit ever. Like, why would you, nigga? I would have been like, let me do this shit outside of court. So. The guy was like, the judge asked the guy what he wanted to do. He was like, I want him to be arrested. He tells the guy he wants him to be arrested. So, and we're in the court, and everybody in the court's like, what is he talking about? He wants the guy to be arrested.
That's some crazy shit to
He's
say
like,
in
so
court.
the judge is like, he's already been arrested, sir. Look,
arrest him again.
Yeah, so he's like, arrest him. So they're like, look, we're not trying to arrest him. He's like, he needs help. He's a crazy man who just walks into your house and says, "Yeah, I see you on the internet," and fucks you up with one leg.
Hey, so we got a point.
So wow, so it sounds like an episode of Judge Judy. To be honest,
the Jamaican guy was making sense, but then he started not making sense anymore. He was like, "Me not understand. Me invite him into my home because me think him have one leg." him not gonna do
That's
nothing.
a weird way to fucking bring someone into your house.
Well, you gotta think about it. If you're gonna have somebody in your crib, you think the nigga with one leg is gonna fuck you up?
No, but I'm not just gonna bring him into my house because he only
it.
has one leg, and I think he might not fuck me up.
If he has one leg, I'm not worried about him.
I'll steal
Right,
that.
but why'd you
Steal
let
that
him in
leg.
your house?
But you never sleep because anybody can fuck you
You're
up.
sleeping if you're letting him in your house.
Yeah, but they're neighbors, so they must know each other. So he was like, "Look, I see you. He said they thought he needed help
Okay.
or some shit like that. He said he thought
There's
he needed
more
help.
to the story
He's
than
playing
meets the
possum.
eye.
Yeah, it sounds gay.
It-
sounds
yeah,
like
it does.
gay
Does
opera
I think the nigga
going
went over
on.
the nigga's
Nothing
house.
wrong with that.
All right. So was this jury duty?
No, this is a court case I was fighting. So
You were fighting this. Were you the guy?
I was fighting
Were
a
you the
case.
guy who broke into the house and got beat with the wooden leg? You were, weren't you? He was. Look at this.
Do I look like the type of nigga that's gonna let somebody beat my ass with one leg?
No, but you don't know what could happen. I mean, sometimes some
Fuck
dude
out
might
of here! I
beat
just
your
told you
ass.
I was fighting a case. I didn't say I was fighting that case.
Yeah, we know. I know.
And I just told you there was. I just explained. You
I'm
motherfuckers
just
is
saying,
retarded.
you might run into some dude like Arnold Schwarzenegger that has one leg and he's just beating that ass.
You guys
dude.
are retarded. as
No,
fuck.
that's not. You can't, like, you know, any given Sunday, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the sun shines on a dog's ass Sunday, right? Come on, like, see.
Okay, so the rest of the story goes. We got it. How'd it go in court? How did it end up?
Gay sex. This is an orgy.
And
So the
what
guy-
did you have to do with the case? I mean, I don't even think you should
What
be
the
talk-
fuck is wrong with you?
I don't
I have
think you
nothing
should
to
be
do.
talking
That's
about
when
this
you're on a
case.
jury. You're an idiot. Come on.
He said it
stop
wasn't jury duty.
Right, so
Right.
we can talk
So I
about,
can talk about whatever the
it
fuck I want. It's public. It's a public. It's public.
So it was jury duty.
What is wrong with you, dude? Did I just not say I was fighting a case of my own? What is wrong with you? I can't stand motherfuckers, yo.
I just asked you.
This is why
I
motherfuckers
just
is getting on my
asked you.
nerves.
Hey, it was
What
like
was
this.
your involvement in the
On his
case?
birth certificate, it says female, and he's been
Other
going to
than
court
getting
for the
beat
last
by a
30
wooden
something
leg.
years, dude.
Anyway,
30-something years.
whatever the fuck.
I have a dude. I have a penis.
Anyway, after court, I ended up going down to the barber shop. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite places, Jaden's in New London, Connecticut. Shout out my nigga Joe.
Joe.
Everybody out there, Chris, Manny, all my niggas or whatever. Shout out to y'all. But I love going to the barbershop. I don't know what's your experience like when you go to a barbershop? Like, do they do like what is it? You just go get a haircut? That's it?
Yeah.
So the barbershop isn't like a spot where you just hang out.
The last time I got a haircut, I got a
No.
spiked haircut.
No. One kid I know, Steve Previty, right from East Boston, he's got a shop in Revere Raises. No, it's at the shop now, right? And when I would go there, but it's like so far away, dude, so I don't go there. But,
Okay.
like, he's like a kid that, like, you know, he was like in the neighborhood, he cuts hair, so you go there. And it's cool because you see other people, but I don't go there, so I just go to the place down the street. That's a local barber shop, but it's just, you know, I live in Brockton,
It's
so
a Baba
just,
Ganoush.
you know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's like I probably didn't get my haircut from the same guy for like 7 years, and we probably had a 20-minute conversation the whole time. You know what I mean? Just because there's like, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it. So,
It's like,
so
come to the barber shop. Come get a whiffle.
no, so I don't know if you guys know this, but so black barbershops are dope. I love black
I don't know,
barbershops.
they make a movie?
That's where I get my whiffles.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know what a
Dude,
whiffle is.
you kind of have a whiffle. You
kinda
got
do.
like a
You
lined
kinda
up
do,
whiffle.
yeah.
Like,
You get a
like-
Dominican line up with a whiffle.
yeah. Shout out DR.
And some Prince sideways. Shout out to Prince.
Fucking white people. I know.
So anyway, I'm in the barbershop and you know, and the crazy thing about barbershops, man, like you can have a barbershop that's run like a perfect business, but I like going to dysfunctional barbershops.
Oh yeah. I like when the people
Where
are
like
selling
you know,
stolen
like
shit.
it's like all types
You
of
know what I
crazy
mean?
shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go get a pair of Jordans.
Yes.
You get coke and weed at the same place.
Yeah.
Right.
it's like-
and some hot shit. You know
Yeah, it's
what I
like
mean?
it's like that type of deal. But the craziest shit I seen get sold at the barbershop today was I go into the barbershop today and a woman came in and bought 6 pounds of fish. Fresh.
Fish.
Fresh.
Yeah,
Fish.
people boost.
Fresh.
Where was the fish? Was the fish stored in the cooler? What was going
There
on
was
there?
there was a cooler and then there was fish. She came and picked up the fish And she looked like a very professional black woman. She picked up the fish or whatever, left out and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Gave the nigga a tip and type shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's very professional.
This is some crazy shit
Take
right
care
here.
of your people.
But this is what fucked my head up. The fish wasn't the kicker. So he sells the
What
fish.
was inside the fish?
I don't know. It was perch. Well, I mean,
That's not what I was looking for.
porgies and some other shit. I don't know what it was.
Tuna with stuffed porgies.
But the crazy shit that fucked me up was the guy comes in or whatever that was selling the fish and goes, "Oh shit, all the fish is gone. But if you still need something, I got scallops." I said, "What the
Scallops
fuck?"
are good, dude. That's
That
smart. That's
motherfucker-
a smart.
Everybody started running towards him.
That motherfucker had back. That nigga was selling.
I feel like they were working together.
That nigga was selling fish and seafood. That nigga was selling seafood like it was dope on the street.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
Nigga said.
No, but
that nigga picked up. That nigga picked up a bag. He said, "I got a $10 bag of scallops. I got a $25 bag of scallops right here."
Good shit.
I was like, "Wow,
Hell
nigga,
yeah.
you are committed to the hustle."
The most fucked up thing I saw at a barber shop, right? I was getting my hair cut, and I see somebody with a carriage and just like scrap metal, like fence, like just like a bunch of shit, right? And then like, they come in and then like I see them, like I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like am I at the junkyard, like getting my hair cut? Like you know what I mean? It's like it was like, why are they buying scrap metal here? You know, I was like, I don't understand. It was like, you could tell that they're like a street person, you know, and they just had like a stolen shopping cart, like just packed in with like siding and like some fence and some metal, and they came to the barber shop.
Trading in for a haircut?
No, it's cash, dude. Cash money.
What the fuck is a barber gonna do with a bunch of metal?
Yeah, D was talking about the weirdest shit
that happens at the
barbershop, and I'm telling you,
the weirdest shit that he
saw
saw at the barbershop.
And that was that, and that's exactly why that was.
And that
like,
shit is crazy. Like, you don't just pull up to the barbershop with a carriage full of scrap metal.
right.
That shit don't make no fucking sense.
0 cents.
But what I will say is, I think so. I like black barbershops because they do have that element of everybody selling shit, this, that, and the third. Now, I think the barbershops that I preferably would go to, but I'm not as comfortable because I don't speak the language, is going to Dominican barbershops. You go to a Dominican barbershop, niggas is coming in. You got an anniversary, niggas is coming in there selling you bouquets of roses. You got a motherfucker in there selling juice. You got niggas selling juices and shit. Then you got dudes or whatever selling the nutcrackers, the little
Crazy, dude. It's
the little
crazy.
the strong ass drinks and shit, the
Saw
nutcrackers.
plastic junk shit like in trash bags, and you're like, no. I'm
Motherfuckers
good.
is coming in there selling
dude,
whole
it's
Dominican
crazy.
dinners with rice, beans, the meat. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. That's like the specific diet, just rice, beans, and a meat. It could be chicken, pork, whatever the fuck it's gonna be, and that's
Good,
that's
dog.
what they eat all the time. And I don't.
Tasty.
It's not tasty. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
like Dominicans? You
No.
racist piece of shit.
I live down in Lawrence. I live down in Lawrence for shout out to Lawrence, Mass. I lived out there for a
my
minute.
fucking brother-in-law is
You
Dominican.
look Dominican.
My nieces
Yeah,
are
they would get that all
Dominican.
the
You
time.
fucking, it's bullshit.
Yeah, right. Because you a hood fat white girl. I know. That's what it is.
No, I'm dead serious.
Your people are Dominican?
My nieces,
How are your nieces Dominican? Oh, because they fucked.
because they're married and they've been married for fucking and had 3 kids. Like, I don't know. That's just how it is.
Okay, so your nieces are Dominican. Okay.
Yeah, they are.
But how did they fuck? Like,
What do you
Probably,
mean?
probably all over the place, all the time. I hope they had good times. My younger sister.
They
you know
fuck.
what I
They
mean?
fuck Dominican style.
Kill it.
Chest out.
Henny's a good kid too. Do you know what I mean?
Henny.
Sean knows Henny.
oh yeah,
You know what? I
yeah,
get some of my best. I get some of my best material from the
But
bar.
how did Dominican fuck? How did
I don't
chest
like
out?
what are you talking about. No,
Chest
Dominican
out.
Dominican women are fine as fuck,
Hell yeah.
and they can fuck. They will fuck your life up.
All
they don't take
women,
no
all
shit.
women will fuck you.
Well, they all every
They just
Dominican
might
takes-
kill you faster.
No.
Yeah.
No, they be in check.
They're gonna put a spell on
No,
you.
they
No,
ain't
they
gonna-
might stab you.
No, that has nothing to do with that because they be in check. Have you ever noticed that like women that aren't from America or whatever are more cooperative than bitches from America?
Yes, 100%.
And there's a
totally
reason
agree
for
with
that.
you.
There's
And
a
I know we
reason.
sound like assholes saying that.
I don't give a fuck.
I agree though.
I'm gonna tell you
100%.
straight up, these bitches out here be out of pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Now they
So
do.
dipshit,
They be
dude.
out of pocket like a
That's so
motherfucker, man.
dipshit.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch want to question your decisions and shit like, bitch, we going to Chipotle
No,
today.
but like, it's
I ain't
like-
got, I'm not arguing
Oh, and
with
then
you.
they're all
Like, this is where we're going to eat.
Where do we want to go? I don't know.
You don't get none of that shit. Yo, you don't get
what I want.
you don't get none of that shit from Nigerians, Jamaicans, Haitians, until they come to America and get a taste of the good life. Then all of a sudden, now you got some nuts.
No, it is.
Now you want to talk some shit. That's like you wasn't doing none of that shit when you was back in your spot.
Nature.
No.
It's common human nature.
Common human nature, my ass. It's back in
You
the
are
back.
So privileged right now saying this shit. Do you understand?
No, what I'm saying is that
they come out of the woodwork and they're like, "What's up, nigga?"
So stupid.
That's how Jamaicans be
He's
saying.
right though. No, you're right. Nigerians hate. I don't know. He sounded. What was that like? South African?
This is why you guys disappoint me so bad. You guys disappoint me so
I'm just glad we
South
both
Africa is
do.
mostly white people, I think.
A lot of white people. I think they're the bad ones, just like everywhere else. You know?
Back to the point that I was trying to make. It's just, if you think about it, the women in third world countries or whatever, the men out there are very dominant when it comes to the female.
You think so?
Female. What do you mean? Do I think so?
You think?
Dude, the men are more dominant anywhere out of the United States.
Yeah,
like women have it so good in the United States. They don't realize.
And they don't realize it. Like it's like you
that
have to.
Bitches can.
Like they're out of pocket.
No, I'm saying compared to the rest of the world, man.
No. The world is fucked up.
It's crazy.
100%. The world, but it's like it is crazy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you got to as a man. You know what I'm saying? There's a way.
As a man, what? You just gotta go beat them and rape them?
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It got nothing to do with that. You just gotta stay solid.
Like in a relationship.
You just gotta stay solid with yourself. If you're in a relationship, I hope it's a healthy relationship. Right. All I'm saying is that dating single women or whatever out here or whatever is gonna be fucking hard. Compared to when you deal with a woman or whatever that's from another country, like Dominican women or whatever, are a little bit different.
No, I kind of feel
than American women.
You know
Until they come to America, then they get the taste of the good shit. Now they get Americanized, and now they was like, "Oh, nigga, I said I want Starbucks." Like, fuck out of here.
It's like I feel it's funny. It's like I know. It's like, oh, where's he gonna go with this now? Stupid. No, but like, so it's like.
Hey, I want Starbucks. It's no bitch. You're getting Dunkin' Donuts.
No,
we're going to Dunkin' Donuts.
Saying that like we're talking like women like from like non-America, right, are easier to like go along with like the basic like.
They're used to men being men.
Right.
Over here, you got a lot of men. You got a lot of men that aren't men.
You got a lot of
men or whatever that are more female than men, or than men. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's the truth. Nah, it's the truth. Because that's why it's confusing to me or whatever.
Part of me like wants to like disagree.
There's no problem. There's no problem.
No. Because a lot of cultures are very machismo and shit.
Yeah, like that. Men lead in America. Women lead their men.
Culture.
Women run. Like we said this shit before in the pod. Women run the shit that's going on. The Me Too. All that shit. They run that shit.
Oh, they have.
Right. So the thing is, but that's in America.
Men get up out of bed and go to work.
But that's in America. That's in America. That's why they chasing. That's why niggas be out here doing all types of dumb shit trying to please a bitch. Fuck out of here. I'm not jumping through hoops to try to please somebody that's not going to do the same thing for me.
No.
You feel what I'm saying?
You should not be
so
doing
the thing is when you're dealing with women that are from another country or whatever, they're used to men leading them and being men. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, where like they beating them or abusing them or nothing like that. It's just like men are just men. They go out and they provide. They are, you know what I'm saying? It's that the roles are different in America because a lot of men are fucking with mama girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Like chicks that take care of them and, whatever the fuck the case may be. You don't want to, like, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But needless to say, neither here nor there, who gives a fuck?
No.
We're talking about barbershops and this went all into some shit about...
No, because it's an interesting...
That's why I like dating those kind of types of girls.
What, the mama ones?
They're more controllable. They know their place.
No. That's not. Maybe I shouldn't. Dominican women will fuck you up. I'm sorry.
I don't think you meant like that. But
it's just different. Like in the Spanish culture, women cook for their men.
Yeah.
They take care of the house. Yes. They take care of the family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
if you're dealing with,
let's see how to do it. I don't blame you, Sean. Good for you.
Yeah, that's what you want to say.
Like, they're well-disciplined women.
No, it's not that. But
it has nothing to do with discipline.
Yes. So all right. So you are.
How many? Your girlfriend can cook?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't eat.
Your girl can cook?
I have a girl right now.
Oh yeah, that's
but
right.
you're arguing specific gender roles. That's what you're arguing. The male biologically does this. The female biologically does this, and that's how it's supposed to be.
I know. How are you assuming gender roles? That's
not assuming.
That's not cool.
No, because he's right in a way where.
What I'm saying is that not like most of the world or whatever. That's just how it is. But in America, it's flipped, and it's not the same thing.
Dude. But that's the thing. So you're saying it's just America, and you're saying like, oh, look at Spanish culture. It's all like machismo, and it's like, have you ever seen Spanish drag queens? Like, have you ever seen?
No, it's just different. It's just different.
You're gonna get
Like,
that.
It's just different. It's just different.
Right, in all of that.
Every
you know
time
what I
I've
mean?
ever been over one of my Spanish friends' house or whatever, from the grandmother to the mother or whatever, it's the guys come over or
Dude,
whatever.
Italian is just like that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, grandma or mom or whatever, like, oh, the boys just came over, I'm gonna cook something or whatever, this, that, and the third, and it's just like, it's just a different feeling when you're dealing with somebody from America. They be like, nigga,
if they're like
go get some Taco Bell.
Americanized, you know what I'm saying? If they're like that, like, you still gotta have like some sense of family, like, growing up here, right?
Go get
you know
some
what I'm
Taco
saying?
Bell or something.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who fucking knows? But we gotta focus. So the other thing we wanted to talk about, this big thing that's been going on as far as Iraq and the
we're
U.S.
at
and
war
Iran
right now, right?
I don't think we're at war yet, but a lot of people are freaking out. And the thing that I want black people, listen, my nigga, I'm telling you right now, I'm still gonna be chilling.
I'm still going.
I'm still gonna be out here. I'm still gonna be kicking it. Don't fret. It's not that serious. They said they want Trump's head, not ours.
Did you see who is the comic?
Did they really say they want Trump's head?
Yeah, they said they want $80 million for Trump's head.
$80 million for Trump's head.
Who's offering this?
Iran.
Iran. Yeah. I want to know how they're gonna pay. Like, how do you collect that? Like,
What do you mean?
If you
Go to
if you
Iran.
killed Trump's head, you never get the money.
that's what I'm saying.
You get the head of
Who's
Trump.
paying me?
Well, you're gonna die.
Right. So.
It's not you gonna die, huh?
Dude, we're all gonna die.
You gonna die. No, it's a song. It's you gonna die. You take Trump's head, nigga, you gonna die. Believe that shit. Don't even think. You gonna die. It's a song. I don't know if you guys ever heard the song. It's a dope song. I love the song. It's by Trippie Redd. And basically what the song is, the nigga just says, you gonna die. Yeah, you gonna die. You gonna die. Right there on YouTube. That's like, it's like the perfect shit. You gonna die. You gonna die. You gonna die. You gonna die.
I don't know. It's.
Yeah, that was the song. I love it, and that's perfect because that's the type of shit that's gonna happen if you try to take Trump's head. $80 million is a lot of motherfucking money.
I think it was George Lopez like got in some shit like this. The media is like all up his ass because he was like, "Yo, we'll give it to you for 40, like half." He was
Right,
like, he
that's
made
funny.
a joke like that. Yeah, it was funny, and they're all shitting like, "Dude, could you believe what this piece of shit said?"
Yeah,
and
fuck
just
Trump.
Just let him say what
Fuck
he
Trump.
said.
Trump's about to leave office, and what he just did or whatever so this was a retaliation from what Iran had did to us. And I support all of our troops. Like, you know, my prayers and my thoughts go out to you guys because you guys are the ones that really need it for somebody else's decisions, and that's kind of fucked up. But we salute you and we appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
I just think that, you know, it's just crazy. Like, it all started as a retaliation because Iranians had killed an American contractor, from what I gathered, and
but we've been with conflict with them forever.
For forever, yeah. But it got peaceful. We were able to denuclearize them, whatever you want to call it. We got their nukes.
And Iran is not like Iraq, dude. Iran is pretty big.
Iran's about that life.
No, dude.
Don't get the game fucked up and think Iran is the holy. All that shit out there is the Holy Land.
I still think we could fuck them up if it was.
Yes, we could, but it's not. It's not something that you want to
That's
do.
got nothing to do with me.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this. If Iran
shit.
and U.S. started fighting or whatever, think about all the other countries that would step in.
People would step in.
Because it's Middle Eastern countries that was band together. They control oil and all this other crazy shit. It would be bad.
But we got Russia and China.
Totally be bad.
No, we don't have Russia.
We got Russia.
Russia's not fucking with us.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows?
Are you telling me?
With Trump, ain't nobody fucking with us.
None of this shit matters to us anyways.
Are you
know what I
telling
mean?
me Trump don't have Putin's cell phone number on his cell phone?
I don't know who the
Of
fuck.
course he does. He calls him up.
According to NBC News,
You know what I'm
yes, he
saying?
does.
Come on. Like, he's gotta stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean? It's got nothing to do with us. Like, I feel like it's all that's what bothers me the most is like people that get like so hung up on either side. They're like, oh my god, fuck Trump, and these other people are like, yo, Obama, fuck Obama. It's like, dude, Obama's never president for a minute, right? But they're like so like there's these both like really like you know like they're really
Obama was president for 8 years.
Yeah, he was a president like every other president. You know what I mean? Like it's like they both did good
And,
things. They both did bad things.
and when Obama
you know
was president, the same shit was happening.
The same
that Trump
shit.
is president, but Trump is just a fucking moron. He just like he's got a big mouth that says shit.
Yeah.
Obama, all the shit.
He was way
all the
more-
shit he was doing behind the scenes.
He'd be cool as shit. Like, yo,
Yes, way more.
you know what I mean? Like,
We're gonna bomb these niggas.
yeah.
So, yeah, he could have came on TV and said
No, he
that.
wouldn't even
and
have said it like
people
that.
wouldn't
He
even
wouldn't
have heard
have
it.
said it like
No,
that.
he could have said it like that, and people wouldn't have heard it. He was that cool. Like he would have just like you would have known what he was talking about. You wouldn't even have heard that he said anything.
He's a
bad
smooth
at all.
motherfucker,
It's just,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like that. But
Could you imagine though? Like Obama was a pimp. Like that nigga was smooth as fuck. And if you think about it, Obama wouldn't have started. Like he's like it's like beef out in the street. Like a nigga's all loud and shit. Iran talking shit
Oh, yeah,
or whatever. He's not gonna
But they
say
lost-
nothing. He's
they
just like
got-
he's like, I hear you.
Honestly,
They launched
honestly,
like
though, do you
Iran
think
did launch off missiles.
do you think the
like-
president actually has that much power?
No, I don't.
I
don't.
I just think the president's just the poster boy.
The poster-
for whatever the fuck they're
Dude,
pulling.
I think
Yeah,
It's
until
their power.
but the president does have power that he can flex,
But-
and that's the thing. That's the thing with government. That's why
But if he
government.
was like, oh, I
hold on,
want
if you really think
I
about
want to
it,
bomb Iraq. Just fucking send a missile.
if you
They
think
would
about
do
it,
no question. Just
but if
do
you
it?
think
No,
about it,
no.
Trump is the guy that was doing everything that the government didn't want. Trump was the guy that was running his mouth. He was flexing his power.
Dude,
He was
some-
flexing his power.
We know
When
until
people-
we've never seen
We
this.
know we've never
Which
seen no
is
shit
weird,
like
too,
that.
Because
Right,
I always
it's
thought
crazy.
like they know who they want to be president for the next 4 to 8 years. So like it's all rigged. That's
Yeah,
all I
yeah,
thought.
it's rigged
But, like,
until
maybe
somebody
he
is-
just squeeze his way in there with money and shit.
No,
It's
no, no,
like-
you're not hearing me. I think they were cool with Trump being in there.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening was that nigga got in there
And
and
then
realized
Twitter happened.
and realized that he could flex some shit and started doing it. Because remember, in the chain of I can't with legislature, Congress, and everything, bills go up, bills get passed, but then the president can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But you would think they would have known better.
But
'cause
he's
it's
done-
like
but he's
ego
done that
money.
I just like I think the whole thing is like fucking wrestling. I think it's like the WWE. Like it's
Oh, no,
just
I
like
believe you.
it's like there's
That's
the
exactly
good
what
guy
it is.
and there's the bad guy.
You're fucking Vince
and all
McMahon and Vince McMahon over there,
It's
like-
fucking killing it, dude. Like just you know what I mean? It's like that's like what I feel like it is, and it's like all these. I'm watching both sides, like, and I'm like, and they're like, and then like I'm an asshole because it's like, well, you need to pick a fucking side, get with the
No,
fucking
I'm not
broker.
picking it.
And it's
I've
like
never
you're both
picked a side. and I'm
retarded.
never gonna start.
No,
Yeah,
It's
it's just
just-
crazy. I just feel like honestly, shit is just nuts, dude. Like the whole shit or whatever between us and Iran. I think it's something that's gonna end up coming to a head. It's 2020.
Oh no, it's out of head. I mean, they just
We
bombed
did
that
just
fucking-
go through the same shit a few months ago with North Korea. But is this
No, North Korea was
this is
not-
more severe? you
This is
think?
definitely
Yeah,
because
we
there's
killed
casualties.
like,
in
the
North
third
Korea,
guy.
North Korea hasn't done anything.
Honestly,
They
I
just-
haven't even been watching the news.
No,
I
we
just
killed
found out,
like some
a few
fucking.
hours
I don't even know. His
we
name,
killed the Iranian
dude.
general.
Yeah, he was
We
like,
killed our-
but he was like wanted from like '82.
Yeah, but
and
that's
a
like,
bunch
but
of
that's
shit.
like, that's like somebody killing Colin Powell.
Or like,
All right, but I mean,
You understand what I'm saying? Like, Colin Powell is responsible,
right.
or General
Right.
General Petraeus.
Right.
General
Yeah, that makes
Petraeus,
sense. That's a good- that's a
he's
good
responsible
analogy. I
for.
get that
See,
shit.
the thing is like, and respect to the troops once again, but we always
still,
talk.
I mean, if
we always talk about how
I see what you.
we have Iranians have killed 800
Not
soldiers.
Iranians, just
no,
these
whatever,
who were
whoever the
fighting.
fuck it is, they've
Right,
killed
over there,
400 American soldiers, and American lives matter. And I understand that, but we have wiped out a lot of fucking people.
Yeah,
That's
that
why.
doesn't mean
But
that
if you
we
think
should be
about it,
okay
this
with
is
them, like,
no. I'm
killing
not saying
more
that we're
of us.
okay. I'm not saying that it's anything like
We
that. It's
need
not.
to straighten
War
out
is not
the beef.
okay. War is
No.
not good. War isn't good for anybody.
No.
But
no,
war,
but war
It's
is
good
a
for
war is a
some
money
people.
maker, and it's
It's
always
that.
gonna happen.
It's
That's
good
the
for
thing.
some
So
people. Always
it's
gonna happen.
2020. We're about to go into. We're going into a new decade. It's
On the heels of war, baby. It's fucking going at it.
just think
I
about
mean,
it. There's
that's what
only
it seems
there's
like,
only
right?
one there's only one
Fucking
10-10.
star shit.
There's only one 10-10. There's only one 20-20. There's only one 30-30. This is a crazy. It's gonna be a crazy year. I'm telling you.
It's
And
just-
it's starting off pretty fucking nuts.
But
Right,
it's like,
I
it's
can
like
see it's the roaring,
okay.
it's the roaring 20s right now, and the 20 years from now, in the 2040s.
I'm telling you, they're
we're all
gonna
gonna
be
be
like,
in concentration camps.
yeah, the
divided
white
up
men,
like-
the white men.
Imagine World War III. I
I'm
just
just
predicted
fucking
it right
an
here on
asshole.
Any Other Podcast.
Okay, yeah.
World War
I
III.
just love saying that, dude. It's like, I think it's hilarious.
Well,
Come on,
the thing
dude.
that the thing that amazes me too is how like young people give a fuck about politics.
Well, yeah, it's their
Like-
lives.
Because they think it.
They should.
I don't
They
know.
think
I
that-
think it's social
Yeah,
media.
he's right.
Nah, they
No,
should. They
it's
should.
social
You
media,
should.
But I really don't believe.
Like when I was a
Yeah.
kid,
It's
I
like
had
God,
so
you know?
many.
Yeah, but
better
you have to
things
think
do.
about it like this: those small local elections, those are the things that change your town. Those are the things
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
shape
no,
your
no.
town.
Local elections.
Those are,
rigged,
but those
too.
they're rigged, but
they are rigged too.
they're rigged sometimes. But the thing is like people don't give a fuck enough to really, like if shit is going fucked up in your town. The only reason why
Everything is rigged. The lottery's rigged. This life is rigged. I mean, that camera is rigged.
sour puss.
So I don't know how we.
Well, anyway,
this long.
Everything's rigged.
Just to get off of that, I don't know. One more thing.
It's all rigged. We're supposed to be drinking a White Claws. We're drinking Truly.
Yeah, fucking sponsors.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that was.
This is the wish. This is the wish episode.
It's been about an hour,
The Wish episode.
and
Make a Wish Fund.
I wish I had some White Claw.
Make a
Yeah,
Wish
you wish,
fund.
yeah.
Make a Wish Fund for Kenny the retard.
You're just as retarded.
I think you're a little bit more retarded.
Well, I could be. It's my fucking Asperger's or Alzheimer's or.
I think Asperger's would make you
autism, or
smart.
I don't know.
And you're definitely not smart.
are you guys ready to?
Yeah, we're gonna close this up.
Yeah, it's episode 96, man. In the Gutter Podcast. We appreciate you guys for listening, watching, supporting us. If you haven't joined the In the Gutter Podcast Facebook group, please do that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that. Like, share. Anything else you guys want to add?
Yes, I want to apologize for the mics. The mics are all fucked up. We had a little technical difficulties earlier.
Cuck, you cuck.
Sorry
piece
for
of
the
shit.
sound. but
Besides that,
I'm
yo,
hoping the sound is
fucking,
good
there's
enough.
only like 3 more gutter mics left. You ain't gonna see this one on Wednesday, but next
Yeah,
week
if you're in Boston, come
Stop by. We
downtown.
got two more. We got two more mics after this
it's
episode.
the 15th is the last one, January 15th and 12th, 13th. Yeah,
Yeah,
12th,
yeah,
Monday
yeah.
12th.
Each one is going to
Wednesday
be a
the 15th.
blast. The one we had last night, I had to kick a really good friend of mine off stage.
That was me.
Yeah. So we'll get it together, and we appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, and it's In the Gutter Podcast, bitch.
Woo!